Map Academy, which opened earlier this month next to Plymouth's Boys and Girls Club, helps youth find their way with individualized roadmaps designed to promote success in students for whom traditional school has not worked. Student-centered academics, a highly supportive culture, and career development opportunities equip students with the knowledge, mindsets, and skills to meet the high standards necessary for post-secondary education and meaningful employment. PCN stopped by to learn more.
Map Academy is a work in progress that started about 5 years ago. Map Academy's mission is to make sure that every student has an opportunity for a high school education that meets them where they are and helps them get where they're trying to go.
We took the students who were enrolled in alternative programs. We took the students who were identified by the state as high risk of not graduating from high school. And the students who had dropped out in the last 4 years, you get 398 students at the time we did the data. And that's the map that's hanging in the front lobby as you walk into Map Academy. We knew that if there was 398 dots on the map, they were more than just dots. They were actual kids and families, struggling kids and families who, you know, if we knew who these kids were, we knew exactly where they lived. We knew they had dropped out of high school, they were at high risk of dropping out of high school. We knew that we had to do something different.
We opened a charter because it's the only mechanism through which you can actually start a brand new autonomous public school. We are committed to serving students who by and large other systems have failed. And those are well-meaning systems. The people who work in traditional schools are working hard to meet students' needs. They want very much to meet students' needs. But you have to be able to think outside the box in order to address needs that are outside the box. We have 130 students. We have a staff of 19. We've had support of some significant grant funders who've believed in our vision. Because of our landlord who renovated it for us, we were able to have a building that actually matches our mission. It's definitely meant to be a place of work and focus, but it's much more reminiscent of a corporate environment or higher ed environment. It's very modern. There's a lot of open space. There's a lot of sight lines. We're really looking to prepare students for workplaces of the future, present and future, which are much more collaborative. Teachers don't have assigned spaces. They have kind of assigned areas. We have to start modeling what they're going to need to do, which is get along with each other, exist with each other, manage their own time, not have an adult controlling every move. Students' academic program is based on what they actually know and can do, not on letter grades. We're asynchronous, which is a huge part of what makes us different. Being asynchronous means that we have a blended learning platform that we've partnered with a school in the Bronx called Bronx Arena. And they serve a similar student population, and they developed a proprietary learning management system in which high quality courses written by actual teachers that are competency based are in a digital tracker that lets students engage with content from wherever they are at whatever time. So our model here is truly able to be personalized because a student is scheduled into a science course and a student sitting next to them could be in a different science course. And so we have learning studios in which teams of 3 teachers and support staff work together to sort of customize each student's academic program. The beauty of being blended is that kids are here at a physical school. They have classmates and teachers and support, but they are also beyond the walls of school. So if they can't be here, we have students who are raising their own children, we have students who don't have a stable place to live, we have students who have all kinds of physical and mental health concerns, we have students who are caretaking for family members. There's a million different reasons why kids can't be physically present all the time. When we thought about food, it was really important to us that we be able to have food available to students basically all day long. So we have breakfast, lunch, and snack, and we have a kitchenette that actually is stocked with food, so with extra lunches or with extra breakfasts, so that if kids get it here at a different time and it's not technically food service time, that they have open access to something to eat. Part of our approach is to figure out how we can make work and school work for those students, and then also provide exposure to careers that are kind of future ready careers, so that the minimum wage job that a lot of students are doing now, that becomes a livable wage job, so that they're getting the education and the skills that they need. We're free and open to any student in Massachusetts. We have transportation to Plymouth, Wareham, and Carver. We're currently at capacity in terms of student enrollment, but because we have a flexible approach, students can graduate when they're done. So there will be spots opening over time, and students and families can apply on our website. And as spots open up, we'll have enrollment opportunities throughout the year, because students come to us in needing various degrees of high school.
I think, we're treating Map Academy as a lab. It's a lab school. It's an experiment. Just because a kid can't physically come to school doesn't mean that they can't learn. And in 2018, we have enough mechanisms in place that we can ensure learning takes place outside the walls of this school too. So we bought every kid a Chromebook. Every kid has a Chromebook here that they can access the learning management system on. When the students graduate, they can keep those Chromebooks. And the learning management system plays two roles. A, it houses the content and allows us to deliver that asynchronous learning, but it also embeds technological skills. In 2018, kids need to know how to use a computer. And as much as they know how to use their phones, as good as they are on their phones, there is a significant gap in a kid's ability to use a computer.
The experiences that I've been through when I was in high school and at home and like where I come from, I can relate. In high school, I was like so close to not graduating. Thank God I had Rachel to help me graduate, but I was like so close not to graduate. And this school and the teachers that work here are so dedicated to helping kids out, and I love that.